Hi, it's John. And that's my time. There we go. Yeah, that's the ticket. All right. So, hey, how's it going? You noticed that it's 15 instead of the usual 5. That's probably because you also noticed that the last few days I haven't been blogging. It's I'm noticing a pattern here. Thursday, Friday is not working out terribly well for me in my time management. So I'm gonna have to do something, right? You gotta figure something out. So what I think I'm gonna do is just Thursday, Friday. Consider that my weekend, my day off. I'm going to do no vlog expected on Thursday, Friday. That doesn't mean I can't go on and be like, hey, here's what's going on. This is a pretty cool thing happening. But it's not something I'm going to do. Instead, on Saturday, that's today. Today is January 25th, by the way. Saturday. There will be a 15-minute blog in which I expound on the things I missed out on in the past 2 days. Ignore the fact that I also missed Wednesday. That's not important. Shh. Okay. But so also I'm not really greatly prepared for this Saturday. So if I go under 15 minutes and I just stop, I'm just gonna stop. I'm not gonna just prattle on pointlessly. But I'm sure I can say mouth words long enough to make 15 minutes go by. I don't want to do that. Instead, I'm going to talk about things like the fact that I need to time manage better. That's part of this whole changing my vlog plan out, but also calendaring my work schedule and all that. Uh, I actually think I might start calendaring the vlog posts. That way, people know when they're coming. I can not calendar them, but for my calendar, just for my calendar, but also calendar them on YouTube so that it shows up as a thing that will be happening at this time. And then I have something that tells me I need to do this now. Sorry, guys, I've got a thing to do real quick. I'll be back. Then I do it, and it's done. It's a good idea, I think. We'll see. Uh, I've been having a lot of work schedule degree. Not a lot. Okay, I say that's a lot, but it's just like this closing and then coming in at 10 a.m. for me is kind of rough. And I just it's like I mean I can handle it. That's probably like the line in which I can handle it. Uh, because I mean I get home, I close it, and we're out of there probably around 10:30. I drive, I get home at 11. I take maybe, if I'm lucky, 30 minutes to to get ready for bed, but more likely I don't get to bed till 2. But uh the let's assume that I get to bed in 30 minutes. I sleep 8 hours. That means I wake up at 7:30. I'm getting ready at 8, and then I'm driving a half hour. Did I miss the half hour in there? I mean, so it's a bit of a tight schedule for me, and it makes me a little stressed, especially because I know me, and I won't get to bed in that like instantaneously fall asleep. Right? It's just not going to happen. Uh, you guys missed out on Thursday. Thursday there was Jackbox. We have since Dan was here, we've had the whole couch setup going on, and we had Phil here. We had Ashley Chops here. Crystal was here, but she passed out not on the couch, but she passed went to her room and passed out because she was like super tired. She'd gotten like 2 hours of sleep or something. But we played the game where you joke boat, where you make up jokes. We played a lot of Trivia Murder Party because we're kind of just like we just want to play trivia. We're not feeling immediately creative. Then we drank a bunch, and then we were like, well, let's give it a shot. But it was a good time. I think like the joke that I had made that got the most laughs was there was the setup was I've got more typos than, and the punchline was a student newspaper because I spelled it with an I for some reason. I typoed. I legitimately typoed actually, so it's just coincidence, but you know, good times. It made people laugh. That's important, to make people laugh. I do that occasionally. So good. That only downside to that was then coming back and having to reset up my whole like camera setup, because the camera I use for out there is the same camera I'm using right here, and like the camera's probably misaligned now and all this other stuff. I had to you have to pull out my headphones so that we can use the headphones out there, but I didn't use the headphones on Thursday. I used them on Friday. Blah 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 blah. It was all just like putting it all back together. Just feels a little bit Humpty Dumpty. I'm not hugely technically savvy, so even minor like reconfiguration, all that is just gets me real frustrated. I get stressed and frustrated. But I need to, maybe if I do it more, do it like over and over again, it will become more rote, more like muscle memory, that I don't feel like it's as stressful. But it does. That's the thing. I need to be able to not be stressed by things that are not rote, right? I need to be able to not be stressed by like change in environment, change in how I operate from a day-to-day basis, because things are going to change. It's just the way of life. Our Final Fantasy 14 company is getting a little bit bigger. We have, originally it was myself, Crystal, and then Dooley showed up and he made a company, and then Eric got back into it, and then David, not David Goodfriend, but another David that I know, got back into it, and now we have Tandon looking to get back into it, so that's 6 now added to the pile, the company pile. And now we're gonna, like, I think soon we're gonna be getting into trying to do like dungeons together. Maybe I'll try to stream some of that. It'll be fun. Oh, I got new costume bits in. So I like this shirt. This it's a peasant shirt, right? Like, let me grab this and hold up. It's got the little like the tie on the neck. That's pretty cool. I'm not so sure about the frills though. It just has a bit of the I was a teenage vampire to it. I mean, it works for me because the whole theme of the costume is a little bit bardic, and bards by nature, you gotta have at least like 40 to 50% foppishness in them for them to be considered bardic. It's like required by law. But then I also got the hat in, and this beast. Oh yeah, look at that. That is fantastic. And I hadn't actually looked at myself in the mirror with this, so me seeing myself on the camera with this is a new experience, but I really think it works for my brain casing. It just fits my head just good, and and if you can't see this, it's got like little bullets on the rim, like my it's sort of a piratey themed bit. So I really think that's gonna fit. It's all gonna like come together. Don't worry, guys. It's all coming together. I'm gonna be getting food with Tannen in a bit. We're gonna go to Four Rivers. I've been trying to get him to try this place because it's one of our Orlando restaurants that we have here, and I don't think it's outside of Orlando. I'm not sure, but it's pretty popular here. So I figured he would enjoy that, and I want to eat barbecue. The problem is, the last time I tried to get him was Sunday, and I was like, oh well, I'm off tomorrow. Wait a second. Sunday they're closed. That's the. Oh, I got some fuzz. Oh no, fuzz. Where is this? Okay, this is the worst. This is like the rest of the vlog is me getting this fuzz. All right, nope, got it. Okay, we're good. But yeah, so I want to go there just because I'm like, barbecue good, and also his vacation is kind of a little bit of a food vacation. He's trying all of the various cuisines and popular eateries in Orlando, so that's a good example, I believe. And I'm actually kind of out of topics now, so that's like 5 minutes to spare. I want to start ending my vlogs with something of a question, just to be like something that gets you guys something to talk about in the comments. So, do you guys have anything you do for like time management? You guys, I say you guys, but you, everyone. I feel like that's a little bit, uh, what you call it, non-inclusive. So we'll just go with: does anyone, have anything you do to help your time management skills? Because I like doing like calendaring, is my go-to, but it doesn't always work. So if you guys have any suggestions, I'm willing to hear them. Just let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys next video.